Hello, we're Leandra and Charlotte. Welcome to our visual essay on the extent to which Cardiff as a tourist destination has a Welsh identity.
Cardiff is the capital city of Wales. In 2010 it had a population of 341,000 and it is 6.652 kilometres squared in size. Welsh identity refers to every aspect which contributes to giving Cardiff a Welsh sense of place. Two definitions of geographical identity are an individual or group sense of attachment to the country, region, city or village in which they live, and the key characteristics with which a particular country, region, city or village is associated. The identity of a destination is based on the collective views of the local communities and business operators within a destination. If the identity of the destination is attractive, it will draw in both international and domestic tourists and visitors. ACA outlines 6 components of destination identity. First is culture. This relates to aspects of the people and of the country itself. This is often considered the essence of the destination. Second is personality, which is seen as a set of human characteristics which are associated with the destination. This can include several characteristics such as sincerity, excitement, and competence. As well as this, it can consist of gender, age, socio-economic class, as well as human personality traits. Third is the destination name, as this relates to the communication strategy used on tourist targets. It is about the original name of the destination. It could be distinctive, pronounceable, and recallable. Fourth is character, which is based on its internal constitution, where it is recognised by a form of integrity, trustworthiness, and honesty. The final two are common elements for a tourist destination that are used to refine and represent the destinations. These are the symbol and slogan. We believe that Cardiff does have a strong Welsh identity. This is made up from various cultures which have intertwined over the years and merged to be what Welsh identity is today. History, food and sport all contribute to creating the Welsh identity which is evident throughout the city. Language is an integral part of what Welsh identity is and is said to contribute to Cardiff's sense of place. In 2011, 36,735 or 11% of Cardiff's population symbols play an important role in contributing to Cardiff's Welsh identity. The Welsh dragon became the national symbol of Wales when Henry VII decided to use it as his battle flag during the Battle of Bosworth Field. This dragon can be seen on flags which are located on many of Cardiff city centre streets. The Welsh leek was worn by soldiers in battles so that the 7th century king of Gwynedd, Cadwaladr, could identify his men. Models of leeks and leek memorabilia is sold within the Cardiff souvenir shops across the city. Daffodils were introduced into Wales during the 19th century as a replacement to the leek, as they were seen to be more contemporary by David Lloyd George. Daffodils are planted within parks around the cities, and daffodil memorabilia can additionally be found within Cardiff souvenir shops. The Welsh love spoon is a gift made from a solid block of wood. Traditionally, a male who was in admiration of a female would craft her a love spoon. This indicated to her family that he was skilled and gifted with his hands. The oldest existing love spoon in Wales was made in 1667 and can be seen within the St Fagans Natural History Museum. Each carving on the spoon is symbolic of love or romance. The Prince of Wales' feathers is 3 white feathers encircled with a coronet and inscribed with the German words Ich dien, which mean I serve. This is the emblem of the Prince of Wales. The 3 feathers are worn on the Welsh rugby symbols of its history. This history contributes to the Welsh identity of the city. These include landmarks such as Cardiff Castle, churches, museums, statues, the Pierhead Building, the shopping arcade and the market. The castle that is located in the centre of the capital has a vast past of over 2,000 years. It has been a Roman fort, a Norman castle and a Victorian Gothic fantasy palace, made for one of the world's richest men. The red brick Pierhead Building is located within Cardiff Bay. In the past, the bay has served as a port to transport coal all over the world. By the 1880s, its port was handling more coal than any other port in the world. The Pierhead Building was built in 1897 as the headquarters for the Bute Dock Company. However, today its aim is to inform about the past and motivate the young generation to create a Wales for the future. Cardiff Market can be found in the centre of Cardiff city centre. It opened on the 8th of May 1891. When it first opened, it was a farmer's market which housed the trading of livestock and farming produce. It has developed over the years to meet the needs of both traders and consumers, both locally and to surrounding areas. The memorial statue of the famous songwriter Ivor Novello is located within Cardiff Bay and is designed to remind both locals and visitors of the importance this character had to Cardiff Bay, where a selection of his music was performed. This statue is an example of one of many statues which are designed to incorporate Welsh and Cardiff's history into the city.
Football and rugby union. In fact, Visit Wales, this rugby union is a Welsh national symbol, so it's clear to see how it's viewed as a vital aspect of the Welsh identity. Sports is evident throughout Cardiff. For example, within the St David shopping centre, there is a statue of Sir Gareth Edwards, who is seen as being one of rugby's finest players. The statue dedicated to him was unveiled in 1982. This acts as a constant reminder for all the previous achievements there have been within Welsh sports. As well as this, Cardiff Place hosts the Principality Stadium. Often known as the heart of Welsh sport and passion, it is not only the home of Welsh rugby, but also a venue which is used to host popular events such as concerts with artists such as Rihanna and Beyonce. The stadium, which was originally named the Millennium Stadium, opened in 1999. The name was later changed to the Principality Stadium in 2016 due to a 10-year deal for naming rights. The stadium is important as it brings in both domestic and inbound tourists to the destination. The largest attendance for any event at the stadium was Wales' Six Nations decider against Ireland in 2009, which saw a total number of spectators of 74,645. The stadium also offers tours to visitors. This gives them a chance to learn some history and see behind the scenes of the stadium. Located within Cardiff Bay is the Ice Arena Wales Stadium. This is home to the Cardiff Devils ice hockey team, as well as being used for a popular ice rink. The stadium was opened in 2016 and has seating for 3,088 spectators. Although ice hockey isn't viewed as a traditionally Welsh sport or symbol, being home to this shows how Cardiff has developed to include other sports into the destination image and identity, as well as continuing to promote a strong underlying Welsh identity. As well as being home to a number of stadiums, in 2009 Cardiff was found to have the highest percentage of residents who regularly participated in sport. This shows how the sporting aspect of the Welsh identity is integrated into the everyday life of residents. Food is an important part of Welsh identity, as supporting local farmers and produce benefits the Welsh community directly. Wales Online views Welsh food as a powerful symbol of not only the country's identity but also its culture. Welsh food and produce is represented effectively throughout Cardiff. As mentioned, it's home to Cardiff Market, in which visitors are able to buy a range of locally sourced produce and goods, such as Welsh cakes and fresh fruit and vegetables. The longest standing trader within the Cardiff Market is the Market Deli, which has been a small family business that has been trading for 100 years and has been located in the same stall since 1982. Also found within the market, there are vendors for ethnic foods such as Thai and Greek. This shows that although there is a strong Welsh identity, there is also aspects of other cultures within this to accommodate to others. As well as this, located around Cardiff are a number of international food shops which specialise in Eastern European foods and halal products. There are also a number of Cardiff food tours that operate within the destination. This promotes Welsh identity for offering visitors a chance to try a variety of Welsh food and drinks in different stunning views across the city centre and the bay. Within tourist information centres across Cardiff, Welsh food and produce are sold to its visitors. This can be food such as handmade Welsh chocolates and a selection of jams and preservatives, all sourced locally. Another way Cardiff works to promote other cultures is through their food centre, which is located near the bay. It was opened in 2016 and they specialise in selling food from countries such as Colombia and Portugal. However, they also sell locally sourced produce alongside this, allowing visitors to find
As discussed throughout this film, Cardiff does have a strong Welsh identity integrated within it. The multicultures are particularly evident through the variety of food which is available within the city. This food is sold from stalls, restaurants, cafes, superstores and corner shops. The different types of food are now integrated into everyday living in Cardiff. History and sport are very important to the capital city. Reminders of Cardiff's historical past, such as Cardiff Castle, reminds visitors and those passing of how its Welsh history is now part of Cardiff's Welsh identity. The Principality Stadium, the Ice Arena Wales, and statues dedicated to sportsmen all combine to form part of the sport aspect of the Welsh identity within Cardiff.